This is Jaden, and he loves to talk about the presidents. How old are you, Jaden?
5.
How did you learn so much about presidents?
I taught myself.
You did? All of these books, right? Well, tell me, who's president number 35?
John Fitzgerald Kennedy.
You're right. What happened to him?
He got shot in Dallas, Texas.
He did. And then what happened? Who was president next?
Lyndon B. Johnson.
And what did they say?
Oh, the way with LBJ.
Who was his vice president?
Who was it, John?
Who was the first president to be on TV?
I could down a little bit and tell who it was his vice president.
Who?
John Garner, Henry Wallace, and Harry Truman.
You're so right. Now, who said the buck stops here?
Harry Truman.
And what did Jimmy Carter say?
If I ever tell a lie, I want you to come and take me out of that White House.
And what number was he?
Yeah.
What number president was Jimmy Carter?
39.
Was he Republican or Democrat?
Democrat.
Hey, who served 2 terms? Who was president twice?
Lyndon.
Good. Hey, I was born in 1965. Who was president then?
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Okay, now who's president number 42?
42.
Who was?
Bill Clinton.
Yes, and who was his wife?
Hillary Clinton.
What does she do?
She set up for New York, and I don't know who wants to be.
Who wants to be?
Caroline Kennedy.
And who's her daddy?
John Fitzgerald Kennedy.
Was he Republican or Democrat?
Who?
John Fitzgerald Kennedy.
Democrat.
He was. Now, Grandpa was born in 1926. Who was president then?
That is supposed to be...
Who? 1926.
That's supposed to be Howard Coolidge.
You're right. Hey, who said this? Read my lips. No new...
Taxes.
Who said that?
George Bush.
Who said this? Speak softly and carry a big stick.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Who was president number 37? Who's
Richard
president?
Nixon.
Yes, let's say it again. Who was president number 37?
Richard Nixon.
What did he say?
I am not a crook.
I am not a crook. Why did he say that? What happened to him?
He got impeached. He was coming off a plane saying, I am not a crook.
Yeah, what does impeach mean?
You're fired!
Why was he fired?
Because he lied about Watergate.
You're right, he did. Hey, what president never had a wife?
James Buchanan.
And what president brought grizzly bears to the White House?
Thomas Jefferson.
And who got lost when he was looking for the White House?
John Adams.
You're right. Hey, did Washington ever live in the White House?
No.
Why?
Because it doesn't want to even made yet.
It wasn't. But who was Washington's vice president?
John Adams.
You're right. Who was president for the shortest amount of time?
William Henry Harrison.
And why so short? What happened to him?
He was in the rain without a coat.
You're right.
Just with a button short.
Yeah, and then he died of pneumonia, didn't he? How long was he president? How many days?
31.
31 days.
That's the longest one. I mean, the shortest.
You're right.
It's like this long.
31 days. You're right.
It's like for this long.
You're right.
I don't.
Check this out. Lincoln was assassinated. So was JFK. What other 2 presidents were assassinated?
Kennedy and Garfield.
It's true. Hey, who was our oldest president?
Ronald Reagan.
And what did he do before he was president?
A light guard and a movie star.
Vice president. Ronald Reagan's vice president was?
George Bush.
You're right about that. Who was the tallest president?
Abraham Lincoln.
Who was the shortest president?
James Madison.
What president got stuck in the bathtub? He was so big.
William Howard Taft.
How much did he weigh?
332. That's a lot.
That is a lot. Tell me something about Teddy Roosevelt, Theodore Roosevelt. What number president was he?
26.
What kind of toy did they make after him?
Teddy bear.
A teddy bear. Who's your favorite president?
Abraham Lincoln.
Who's my favorite president?
John Fitzgerald Kennedy and Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
That's right. What else can you tell me about the presidents?
I know it.
Tell me.
Well, George Washington.
When he got to be president, how many teeth did he have? 1 or 2 teeth, right?
I know something about George Bush.
Tell me.
When he grew up, he didn't want to be president. He wanted to be a baseball player.
Good thinking. I forgot about that. I just thought of something else. Did you tell me which president got to be president 2 times?
Yeah.
Okay. What about the president who It was a grandfather and a grandson. Who's that?
Benjamin Harrison and Benjamin Harrison.
And Benjamin Harrison. Now we know with George Bush, there was a father and a son. What other president was father and son?
John Quincy Adams and John Adams.
Good thinking. How did you know that?
Yeah. I know two cousins.
Who the
Roosevelt and Roosevelt.
Good.
Do you know what about Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
How did you know that?
I know because they have the same last name.
Okay, who was the 30th president?
Calvin Coolidge.
And who was the 8th president?
Eighth was Martin Van Buren.
Martin Van Buren. Good.
And okay, sorry.
You're right.
This is the O and this might be the K.
And they came up with that OK sign for his campaign, didn't they? Who's going to be our 44th president?
Barack Hussein Obama.
Are we very excited about that? We're very excited about that.